To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2.
Welcome to the Suplex Sports Podcast. It's your boy Meech back at it in full effect. And here once again, back at it for the weekend roundup. A lot of good things happened this past weekend in sports. And we're going to get into it really quickly. But first, just take a moment to share, like, subscribe here to the Suplex Sports Podcast. Hit the notification bell and rock out with us. Don't cost you nothing. Just hit the like button, hit the share button, or the subscribe button. That's all. It's takes you 1 moment and that's it. All right. We're going to get into it. My man's back at it again. He can't, whether he's getting beat, with the club or divorce money the whole entire night. What's up with Tiger, man? What's up with Tiger? Tiger has been arrested for DUI at the scene of an accident in which he flipped his Range Rover. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how you flip a Range Rover. Well, doing something stupid evidently. So it seems as though Uncle Tiger was sitting there driving down the road, and maybe the dude in front of him was driving a little bit too slow for him. Trust me, I know how it feels. I can be an aggressive driver at times as well, but within reason. Okay? So I guess Tiger just took it upon himself just to, ride the dude basically, and then try to do a slick maneuver as a guy was making a turn into a driveway, mind you. That's the idiocy of it all. Like, bro, how do you clip somebody as they're making a turn into their driveway? Because you're being stupid. Makes absolutely no sense. So Tiger's back at it again. Tiger's back in the news for DUI, and this comes less than 48 hours after he announced that he's putting his name in the hat for the Senior Open. Not to mention the Masters is right around the corner. I guess here's what we know about it. Took a breathalyzer test, looked good. In terms of asking to pee in the cup once he got to the station, he said no. You can take it for what you will. I think Tiger's probably had some issues since that back surgery, man, honestly. He's had some issues. Given the state of celebrities dying of prescription medications, y'all better watch Tiger. Seriously, y'all need to keep Tiger closely guarded on this one, man, because this don't look good. This don't look good. Wish Tiger the best. Hope he gets, the help that he needs. We all know he can afford it. So we'll let him rock out from there. All right. Also, big fight over the weekend. First of all, and let me just say this. When I seen Sebastian Fendora and next to Keith Thurman, I'm like, bro, there is no way at first you could say a 6'5" heavyweight, WBC super welterweight title holder. It's just, come on, man. It just, at that point, it's just kind of weird in general. Really weird. But at the same time,
Can't bring you some blast.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciated, my guy. Much appreciated. Yeah, man. Keith Thurman got dialed up, man. He got dialed up bad. Like, seriously, he got dialed up like I've never seen anybody get peppered up like this since probably the early 90s. And I want to say that it was a stoppage in the 6th round, and I believe the final punch count was Fendora landed 96 punches, Thurman landed 28. Over 6 rounds? Super welterweight at 6'5". I don't know if genetics, the dude could just be naturally slim. Does a good weight cut. I'm not here to get on the bandwagon. I just think you can afford to put another 10 to 15 pounds on you and move up a class a bit. And that's just not to say Thurman couldn't get it done. He couldn't get it done. And I understand Keith and saying he didn't want the fight to stop and they were just getting ready to get into the grind of it. And I can honestly tell you, maybe his strategy was to wear him down a little bit and then to finally get at it. But ultimately, it wasn't happening. It didn't seem like it was happening. And he was taking punishment. And you just see his face, man. It's just proofs in the pudding. It's like he got lumped up. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, yeah, he took a lot of shots, got peppered. I understand he has a bias. Well, I can't say a bias. I understand he feels a certain way against the referee or whatever else have you. But ultimately, it's the referee's job to protect the fighter. And if the referee felt as though he was protecting Keith, then that's what it is, man. But yeah, it didn't look like it was going to be for the weak at heart going forward. So I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. Well, Duke puked. Getting down to the nitty gritty. In the NCAA Final Four, was down to the Elite Eight, and Duke had their chance to punch their ticket to the Final Four. Shit the bed. I don't even know if it's the actual term for it. You could say choked. I see everybody's using the term choked a lot. They shit the bed, and it was bad. It was real bad. And I don't think, and of course, nobody expected that for the way it went down. The way they played in half court and couldn't get that ball over the line. That was awful. There's only probably like a handful of times I can probably actually say I've actually watched a game and seen it unfold and it happens in real time, opposed to me catching a highlight or, sifting and going through whatever else have you. That epic disaster for Duke. And I don't know, man, Blue Devils, they can't get over that hump, man. That was piss poor in that final possession. Duke got duped by UConn. So with that said, the Final Four set on the men's side with Michigan versus Arizona and Illinois versus UConn. So I'm going to go ahead and give my predictions who's going to the championship next Monday, April 6th, Indianapolis, Indiana. For the Final Four championship, for the NCAA championship, I'm going with Arizona versus UConn. All right, leave it at that. Okay, on the women's side, it looks like UCLA has punched their ticket to the Final Four, as well as UConn. The ladies Huskies, they punched their ticket as well to the Final Four, and they are awaiting the winners currently of. UCLA is going to play the winner of UCLA is going to play the winner of the Texas game. South Carolina is going to play South Carolina. No, they're playing tonight. Okay, eventually it might come down to, I think, South Carolina and UConn. I'm going to go with South Carolina. And on the ladies' side, I think I'm going to take Texas to take the championship. All right. That could change. After all, we are at least about a whole week away for the championship. So we'll see how it all shakes out. All right. NBA team for sale. I don't got no money to purchase by. But, if I did have it, I definitely probably would buy the Portland Trail Blazers just to get to Keys Loaded Plates. That is a destination of mine that I plan on getting to, Portland, Oregon. I gotta go see what's up with old girl, making them plates out that, that little diner, half diner looking thing. Yeah, I be seeing old girl on the gram, pumping out plates, fish, wings, ribs, greens. Your boy's been on a slim and trim, trying to level out a little bit. But trust me, I do plan on going to Portland and seeing what Keys is throwing down in the kitchen, right? Also, unfortunately, sad news for your boy. I'm devastated about this one. After 9 good seasons, well, maybe 8, because this season, man, it did my boy. I kind of seen the writing was on the wall for it. My man Mo Salah is leaving Liverpool. Mo Salah is leaving Liverpool. That's gonna suck. That's gonna really suck. That's my dude. Rolled out with Mo Salah for the last 9+ years. He's one of my favorite soccer players of all time. Don't give a damn what anybody say. And I'll salute the Mo Salah on your next journey, on your next team. We'll definitely be copping me another Liverpool Mo Salah jersey. And wherever you go next, I'll be copping that too. All right, moving on. The last airbender, I think he's finally bent. Israel Adesanya. He lost a TKO fight this past Saturday to Joe Pfeiffer. 4 consecutive losses for Israel Adesanya. I would say completely uncharacteristic. 4 straight. Highly touted fighter like that, trying to get back into, the middleweight championship picture. It looks like he has a hill to climb. And he says he's not retiring. He says he's not done. So we'll see what he does and go from there. But you know how the UFC is, man. You lose maybe 5 or 6 straight, you out. Maybe, in some cases you're lucky to get 4 straight and another chance at the table, but we'll see. You can put your bids in for NBA team. In addition to the Portland Trailblazers being up for sale, Las Vegas and Seattle, they now have been voted as official expansion teams starting next couple of years. I believe the 2028 season. Of course, both teams should be Western Conference teams, which means one team from the West should be moved over to the East. Maybe I would say maybe the Timberwolves in that regard. But the starting bids is $7 to $10 billion for each respective franchise. And for those who are placing their bids, good luck to you in that business venture that you all got going on. All right. I see LeBron and Bronny, the first father-son assist and score, essentially. It was an assist from LeBron to Bronny. Bronny threw up a three, went down, looked nice. That's pretty good to see. I don't think you'll ever see this in basketball again in terms of father and son. So while we have LeBron, despite what people might say about him or whatever else have in terms of his professional career, he's a father first, and it's a beautiful moment. So I'll salute to LeBron and little Bronny. The Connecticut Sun has now relocated to Houston. Now, the Connecticut Sun, all right, is getting ready to now become the Houston Comets again. All right, so the Comets are back. Now, with all that heat that was going on down there during spring break, I implore the Connecticut Sun ladies, keep your dignity, get prophylactics and everything in between, because I don't know if that sun down there can burn off all that they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Take your COVID test with you, everything. Something must be in the air in Houston. And I was trying to go down there just to get me a chill burger, go through, heard about some day parties, a little Galveston action, and the whole kit and caboodle, a little bit of that. But other than that, I'm scared. That's frightening. So I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, they might have to come up with the swab test, you know what I'm saying? You might have to swab it and just see what comes up, you know what I'm saying? And certain colors give certain signals of what you got, because that's wild work. Wild work. All right. Also, with that whole entire Connecticut Sun move to Houston, that was for $300 million, and that was also purchased by the famous Fertitta family. It's just like, wow, I thought Boston had their hooks in for the team and just dipped. So for Boston to get a team, they needed to go about it the right way, put up the right money, and start a franchise from scratch instead of having a ready-made franchise just sweep on in. It made perfect sense for the Sun to actually relocate to Houston. Houston Comets was a storied franchise with WNBA. I remember, was it Cheryl Swoops? I think it was Cheryl Swoops or Cynthia Cooper. But I know they play. I believe they both played down in for the Comets. I believe they won a championship one year. I believe. I got to go back and do the research on that one a little bit. But yeah, I do remember the Comets being one of the original teams in the WNBA when they first started up. Definitely. And I'm going to end it with this. So the NFL, they plan on opening up the season on a Wednesday. The middle of the week, a Wednesday. Feature team will be the Seattle Seahawks. Team that they're facing has yet to be determined. I'm sure that'll be coming out soon. Also, the following day, Thursday night football will be held from Melbourne, Australia, and it will be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the LA Rams. Both California teams works in their favor. Time zone, all that good old stuff. Nobody really gets a big advantage in that regard, so it all works out. All right, and I think that is just about it. Suplex of the weekend. I'm giving it to Keith Thurman. We knew it was going to be lopsided. I knew it was going to be lopsided. I mean, that type of reach, it's unprecedented, man, and it's all right, brother. You went out there, you gave it a valiant effort. If you want to fight the man again, they offer that to you. By all means, if you feel as though that you had an advantage or you was putting in that type of work, then I bet. But CompuBox does not lie. Let me look at my score here. What was that again? Because that boy got filleted. 96-28 through 6 rounds. 96 punches landed through 6 rounds to 28. Just gonna leave it at that. And that's it for the Suplex Weekend. Remember, please take a moment to share, like, and subscribe here on the Suplex Sports Podcast. And hit us up all social media platforms. Listen to our old episodes. Currently still running on Spotify, as well as our new episodes as well. And hit us up in every single comment and social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You know what it is. We here for you. All right. Oh, one more thing. I want you all to hit me up in the comments. Yo, did Coach Hurley mess it up for UConn? I mean, you shouldn't have gotten a text technical for being on the floor. Technically, he should have. But, I mean, what's done is done, and I can't rate on nobody's parade. So with that said, this is a Suplex Sports Podcast. Your boy Meech. I'm going to get with you guys next time. Peace.